Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, doing another Tea with Nan at 12 o'clock on a Monday. Welcome. I hope you're all having a little tea break right now and maybe have a cuppa, nice warm cup actually today. It's quite cold out, so I'm waiting for someone to join us today for our little chat. I hope you've all had a good week since I've last been on here. So as I say, it's been cold, lots of world changes, etc. It can stir up a lot of feelings within us. And basically those feelings, as I'm always going on about, can affect how we feel emotionally and our chakra energy as well. Hi Ellen, you're the first person on here today, darling. Happy Monday, hugs to you. Hope you've got a nice hot cuppa and you're staying warm. Yes. So today's talk, oh, Annie's here as well. Oh, hello, Annie. Happy Monday, hugs to you too, sweetheart. And Sarah. Oh, how lovely you've joined us. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I'm sending lots of love to you, darling. So today's Tea with Nan is all about body care. Now, there's not a person listening to this who isn't going to relate to body care. Body care is very important, and we sort of take ourselves for granted, don't we? Oh, hi Susan, I'm so glad you've joined us, darling. It's lovely to chat with you earlier. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. So body care, when we take ourselves for granted, we think, oh, it's working, it's fine, I'm not going to pay too much attention. But we all know that imbalance can happen to any one of us, and we have to kind of be aware of that just a little bit more, especially now when people are going through such huge emotional changes. Hi Irene, nice to see you, darling. Happy Monday to you, hun. So there's not a person listening to this right now that cannot relate to body care, that doesn't understand the importance of being aware and taking responsibility for our bodies and making tiny changes maybe, or big changes, to help our bodies stay well. So why do we have to focus on this today? Oh, hi Julie, lovely to see you, darling. We have to not take ourselves for granted, not take our bodies for granted. It's so easy to do that. Oh, thank you, Susan. Happy Monday to you too, my darling. So it's so easy to take ourselves for granted if we have well-being for a while. We tend to think that's always going to be the same. But as I say, emotional changes cause physical changes too. And if anyone I miss here, I'm saying Wendy's name. Thank you, Wendy, for joining us. If I miss anybody, I always send you love afterwards, always. So I will always connect to you. So we have to be friends with our body. We have to stop judging our body or comparing ourselves to how we were perhaps 20 years ago, or how we were when we had this and this and now we don't have that. So it's very important we actually value, respect and love our bodies. And hi Annie, nice that you've joined us as well. Annie Freebie, thank you. Nice that you're here. So quite often, as I say, we take ourselves for granted, and we need to be friends with our bodies. Quite a lot of people aren't friends with their bodies because they don't like this bit, they don't like that bit doesn't work, or you feel like somehow you're vulnerable and your body's letting you down because of that. So some people with all different conditions may not like their body, may not actually see the value of it because they're comparing themselves to who they were or other people maybe. So the idea to be in harmony with your body is to be friends with it. It's really important that we're friends. Otherwise, we will have imbalances and we'll probably dislike our body even more. You know, so you sort of, when you're not feeling well, when you've got a condition, it takes away the happiness from your consciousness. It makes you focus on what you don't want. And more of that can only cause more of the imbalance. So you're going to like today, everybody, because I've got a little thing I did today that really proves this works. Oh, Annie says she doesn't like her body. Oh, sweetheart, you've got flu. Oh, well, I'm going to send you lots of love and healing today. But maybe this is just what you need to hear, because body care is about, as I say, being a team with your body, being together, working together. You know, we forget to do that. If we're not happy with our body, we don't want to do that. We don't trust it. So it's about time we kind of changed our attitude towards our bodies. So I've got a couple of things on my board here. I have in the past always worked with loving your body. Tell yourself, each part of your body, that you love it. There's a lovely, as I say, I've forgot about it for years actually. I haven't, because your body carries on, hopefully ticking along. And then one day you have an imbalance like today. I was thinking, oh, really bad sciatica. Had it for a couple of days. So bad I could hardly walk or sleep. It was so bad. And I haven't had that for a very long time. Now, you don't actually have to know the reason why, even though I'm always going on about emotions change each one of those main areas here of our chakras. I mean, obviously, changes can cause the main base to go down. And I don't even want you to address that today. I want you to realize it doesn't matter what's caused it, but for us to kind of, well, it does, but not today. So I'm asking you to look at changing it without necessarily knowing why it's there. I'm asking you to do what I did today. And I recognize I needed to say to that area of my body, to exactly where the pain was, I heal you with love. I heal you with love. My mind, my presence gives myself attention down to that area of pain. I heal you, that part of the body, with love. Not I heal me, I heal you. And it's almost like it's the best friend you need to have a chat with. So I heal you with love. And so I said it over and over and over again, because it takes 17 seconds to bring that intention into your body, and for your subconscious mind to take that, and your body to feel that, and your chakra energies to respond to that thought and those words. So I said, I heal you, that part of the body that was a problem, with love, over and over again. I made it into a mantra. And you might think, well, what's that going to do? It's just a few words. But your mind is very powerful. And most people listening to this will know that we are all healers. We can heal ourselves with our mind. We're not taught that very often, but we're all waking up to it now. People realize collective consciousness, the mind is very powerful. So if you say, I heal you with love to that part of your body, it's kind of listening. You can be friends with that part of your body, whatever part of the body you need, or mind, of course. So I said it over and over again. Oh, hi, Vicky. Nice that you've joined us. Over and over again. It takes 17 seconds to lock it in, but I went over and over again. So I must have said it about 10 times, maybe, walking around the house, you know. I heal you with love, focusing, giving my body attention where it needed it. That's the key. And I did it over and over again. And you know, within about 5 minutes, and it was as quick as that I felt a difference. And I can honestly say, sitting here talking to you now, it's almost gone. Considering it was about 95% of my consciousness this morning, because I was focused on that pain. But now I can honestly say it's almost gone. Well, a couple of little, 5% left. And if I keep saying I heal you with love, that will be gone completely in an hour. So I know with me, if I focus on it, it will become so. And we are all healers. So if you were to change how you feel about your body and be friends with it and talk to it as if it's a best friend, you're negotiating that. You're saying, I heal you. I am taking that mindfulness and healing you with love. So body care in lots of ways is very important. What we do with our bodies, how much sleep we get, what we feed it, you know, our lifestyle with our bodies. I'm always going on about that. If we can change just even a little bit of a condition, you know, if we can change that, we'll see a difference. We'll trust our bodies more. And if we can change our lifestyles, or we feed it, or more exercise, or more sleep, or whatever, those tiny changes can make a big difference over time, can't they? And you'll feel better, you'll feel healthier, you'll feel more in control, less stress, less worry, because you feel in control and you trust your body. So I've got a couple of things up here. And I'll reference, I keep adding to it. So when I teach my clients this, I teach them to be friends with their body. It feels alien to them. They're not sure that they can do it. Oh, thank you, Susan. But if you could just think, okay, this body is doing its best, and I'm instead of not feeling connected, I'm going to feel connected to it. And that's the whole point. Hi, Joe. Lovely you've joined us. So if you can feel that connection, and you become friends with it, you become a team, like I say, and you have a better chance of maintaining well-being or correcting imbalance, like I did today. It was a lovely example, actually, because I used to have sciatica years ago, and it was a real surprise to get it again. I wasn't expecting that. But how do we know what's going on a subconscious level that creates imbalance in our body? I mean, there's lots of reasons. I personally realise that each one of those have, and I'm always teaching it here, have a different emotional charge, different emotions can shut or open those chakras. But how do you know when you're not really conscious of that? So if you find you have an imbalance, perhaps just think of this today, because even if it's a slight ache, a headache, a pain, a problem, perhaps you're foggy thinking, whatever, perhaps you're emotionally, mentally feeling that kind of imbalance, then have a word with your body and set the intention. So, and I teach my clients this, and when I teach them, they say, okay, I'm going to, but this time I'm just going to be friends with it. They see amazing things happen. You know, that pain goes away, that condition gets better. I'm not guaranteeing this happens to everybody, but it's worth giving it a go. And obviously on a subconscious level, we might be in our own way, so perhaps we're only giving it that much attention. But if you can give it this much attention, if you make it your focus, as much as you didn't want something, change that focus to something that you believe your body will heal with, that you believe it, and you're going to heal it with love. Love is the most powerful word. We can heal ourselves with love on many, many levels. So there's a thing I wrote a long time ago in a book that's no longer available at this moment, but it's a really good little affirmation. Well, it's rather a long affirmation. So if you want to listen to this again and again, perhaps you could write it out and place it somewhere you could see it. So it's the body. It comes from my book that, as I say, at the moment isn't available, but I can read you this and perhaps you could use it. Love this body that carries your soul. Value and respect it. Pay attention to its needs and stay grateful to it. Be humbled by its vulnerability, but do not be afraid of its disabilities and restrictions. We can overcome them with the unconditional love we show ourselves. So that's lovely. Hi, Naomi. Thank you for joining us, darling. So let's break that down a bit. Love this body that carries your soul. Well, aren't we lucky? We've got this body, no matter how old or what condition. Aren't we lucky to have this experience in this earth? Okay. Thank you for the hugs, guys. Love this body that carries your soul. Even if you focused on that, that would certainly help you. Value and respect it. Pay attention to its needs. Well, that's very important, to pay attention to its needs and give yourself that value. Hi, Faye. Lovely you're here. And Ali, thank you. Pay attention to its needs. So you might need more sleep. You might need a different diet. You might need to change your lifestyle in some way to value and to respect your needs. Stay grateful to it. Now, that's a very important sentence. Stay grateful. Because if you're grateful, if this bit doesn't work and that bit doesn't work, be grateful to the parts of your body that does work. So be humbled by its vulnerability. You know, you have to have compassion for yourself. You know, there's a reason why something is there, and be humbled by it. Be humbled by the vulnerability has made you feel that feeling, but do not be afraid of its disabilities and restrictions, because we can overcome them with the unconditional love we show ourselves. So that's breaking that down for you. I'll say it again. Maybe you can write this out as I say. Love this body that carries your soul. Value and respect it. Pay attention to its needs and stay grateful to it. Be humbled by its vulnerability, but do not be afraid of its disabilities and restrictions. You can overcome them with the unconditional love we show ourselves. So that's something to think about, okay? That's in the background. Have it somewhere you can see it. So let's find ways to honour our body, and we can make little changes, big changes, whichever. Do your best to think of yourself, your body, as a friend. There's another thing I've done, a little affirmation I wrote as part of a Dear Body exercise in one of my NAN talks. On my website you can find that, www.nancyfinch.co.uk. And in that particular affirmation, it's for the, where is it dated? I'll find it in a second. Oh, here we are. Yes, it's actually in the red section, this area here. So it's in the red section called My Body and I Are Best Friends and We Work Well Together. So it's called Dear Body. The Dear Body exercise is actually on the 10th of the 5th, 21 when I wrote that. Is setting an intention, and intention's everything. So if you say, my body and I are best friends and we work well together, you're going to set that intention. You're going to listen to that on another level, on your subconscious level. And it's the start of you being friends with your body, even if you didn't want to do the bigger affirmation I gave you earlier. So, yes, Dear Body is in the red section on the NAN Talks. And you can also find those on YouTube, by the way. But also I've done 3 Tea with Nans, which is what we're doing here, that I'd like to give reference to. Small changes, big results, on the 17th of the 4th, 23. So if you go to that either on YouTube or go onto my website and find the Tea with Nans, you'll find small changes, big results. 17th of the 4th, 23. And so you make those tiny changes, you start to respect yourself, and especially as your body's reacting to that, you might see a difference that you then like your body. It's all about intention is another one, 13th of the 3rd, 23. And that's quite a nice one, because you're bringing your awareness to the intention you want, what you want to happen, not what you don't want. And so it's something to help reinforce what we're talking about today. Okay, so those 4 actually altogether can help you with that. I know that if you write down what we've just been talking about, I heal you with love, you can actually personally address each part of your body. So why don't you think today of something that you aren't happy about, that you need healing with, or a condition you've always had even to improve it. Just think, I heal you, that part of the body, with love. So it's not saying I heal me with love, I heal you, the arm, the leg, the head, headache, whatever. I heal you with love. And make it a mantra so that you just say it and say it and say it over and over again. And you can do it as you're walking around the house, as you're walking the dog, as you're walking up and down the stairs. A mantra is very, very useful because you're just saying it and saying it like singing a song. And you keep saying, I heal you with love. Give it a go. It can't hurt you to do that. I mean, you already had the condition. I'm going to put a reference here. There was a film I watched called The Secret, and most of you might know it. And at the end of the film, there's a lady who's got a very serious condition. And she kept saying, I thank you for my good health. And she was just saying it. Thank you for my good health. And I think she was, I wasn't sure if she was saying it to herself, but, she kept saying, from herself to herself, or whether she believed, I think she was quite religious actually. But whatever the point was, she kept saying the words, thank you for my good health. And she had a great result with that. So it was very, very good for her. So I've always said, I heal you with love to myself. And I've got rid of so many conditions in my body, so many things I was stuck with for years, actually, by saying those words. So she did it with a different intention. She said it with words of thank you for my good health, and her brain listened to that. But I've always used I heal you with love. So you could do either. Watch the film and see if you'd like to do that one. Or if you prefer the words, I heal you with love. It doesn't make any difference. They're positive intentions. And your brain is listening and your body will respond to what you say to it. So I heal you with love, whichever part of your body or mind that needs that, whether it's a mental condition, whether it's an emotional condition, whether it's a physical condition, you can see the evidence of perhaps a bit easier and quicker than you would otherwise. Hi, Joanne. Thank you for joining us, darling. I heal you, this part with love. And keep saying it over and over again. Let me know how you get on. Maybe email me, nancyfinch@hotmail.co.uk, and tell me how you get on with that. I mean, see how you feel. It will feel a little bit strange at first to do because you're not used to saying those words to yourself. You're not used to saying, I love you. Love is a very powerful, beautiful emotion. And if you could love your body unconditionally, you're going to give it a good feeling. Your energy will be more. You'll feel safer being you. You'll be able to trust it. You better trust yourself in the future and what you want to achieve, because we need this vehicle. And as we're tending to looking after this vehicle, we're making more awareness of it and we become friends with it. We are helping ourselves to be more for others and for our families, our friends, collective consciousnness, and by the law of attraction, because you are focused on well-being, you're attracting more well-being by the law of attraction. As I say, there's a couple of things you can do. My body and I are best friends and we work well together, and then you can instruct your body to do anything you want it to do. That's what I referenced on that Nan talk I said earlier. So that sentence alone is powerful. You can say the longer affirmation, to love your body that carries the soul, etc. That's beautiful. I didn't use those, but I know they work. I've used them before, and that's why I invented them. But what I really like today, and I want to keep emphasizing with you is I heal you with love. I heal this bit, I heal this bit. So anyone that's got flu, anyone that's not feeling good, just focus on your body and maybe just say, I heal you, body, with love. I heal you from this or this. And whatever you do, don't own it. I know I said I had sciatica earlier and I had it for a couple of days, but I didn't. I'd like you not to call it my condition, my sciatica, my condition. Say the. So you're being aware, you're holding it up and looking at what that condition is. And you're not going to own it because your subconscious believes that you want to keep that because it's yours. But if you say the condition, and this is happening to my body, not my, this isn't my condition, you're not owning it. So the sciatica that I had is almost gone. Even as I'm talking to you, I can feel it improving with every minute we talk. Because I said, I heal you with love. I had it quite badly. And if I can heal each part of that, it's wonderful. It makes you feel powerful because we are all healers and we can enjoy and see the evidence of that power, of your mind, of your instruction, of your intention. So own it, own that and expand your well-being. You deserve to be well. You deserve to stay well. And if we have a condition, as I say, be kind to your body. Don't tell it off. Don't think I don't like this bit or this bit because it's not working. Don't feel separate from your body. Feel a team with your body. You have to be best friends with your body to get your body to work for you. And anything otherwise is not going to help. Rejecting that illness, rejecting your body doesn't serve you. It definitely will just separate you from that well-being. Makes it harder to stay well. So be friends with your body. Be compassionate. Love this body that carries your soul. Value and respect it. Pay attention to its needs and stay grateful to it. Be humbled by its vulnerability, but do not be afraid of its disabilities and restrictions. We can overcome them with the unconditional love we show ourselves. So I'm asking you to be loving and kind to your body. I heal you with love as we are aware of our body care. What a lovely, I really enjoy this one today, I must admit, because I've seen the evidence personally today, and I'd like you to see some evidence so you can believe in yourself, in your body, in your mind, and you can experience being a healer of yourself. So there's something to think about for the week, isn't it? So I'd like you all to play with that if you can. If you want the other exercises I've referenced, then they just reinforce what I'm talking about today. There is nobody on here that hasn't had a pain or a condition or an issue with their body that they can't think about right now, that they won't be able to reference. Reference that and think to yourself, I heal you, that part of your body, with love. And share this with other people. You never know how it's going to help them. Quite often we can be the positive influence that people need just by sharing something that we find, even if you don't feel you need this today, someone might need it that you know. So share it with other people, and you never know, it might just be what they need to get them through the day or to make their life happier. Sarah says, trying it on my doggy. Oh, dodgy thumb. So I thought we said dodgy thumb as we speak. Yes, so Sarah, I heal you with love. That's what you say to that part of your body. Say it over and over and over again. Just keep saying it. More than 17 seconds will lock it into your body. And as you move around the house, it's not going to hurt to do. It's just going to make you feel better because on subconscious listening, that is going to do the work for you. Okay. Oh, Julie says she's loved today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Julie. That's lovely. I'm glad I can be of service. That's all I want to be. And if I can keep you happy, if I can keep you well, that makes me happy. So share this, enjoy the exercise. Perhaps write it on something that you can see so you don't forget today. Maybe to say, I heal you with love. Maybe just put it on the mirror and say, I heal you with love every day. And then just address it to each part that you need it to be. Okay, so I hope you get a success, Sarah, and I hope other people who are suffering any conditions. As I say, my disclaimer is it doesn't work for everybody if we have other issues going on, but it can't hurt to intend it. And while you're doing that, you never know, you might see a difference, you might see an improvement. And you might avoid illnesses or further problems with your body just by intending this. I heal you with love. And don't forget, you are a powerful healer. We all are. And we can all make that difference we want to make within ourselves. With a little bit of trust, you'll see more and more evidence. And then you'll be able to use this more and more, and you'll know it works. So let me know about your success stories. I shall see you next Monday, same time. And yes, keep your emotional balloon high. Try and stay, find ways to be happy and look after your body care. Just make sure you love this body that carries your soul. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Hope to see you soon.